then we went to the Museum of Sex. Okay, it ended up being a lot more educational than I expected, right? I remember telling Giri, Giri, is me being here mean anything good, right? I'm learning a lot. And she's like, Numi? Yep, sweetie, you're doing great, sweetie. And so I believe that I was doing a really good job. And then there was this 4D ride. So I went on this 4D ride with Giri, and the guy comes up and says, you guys are about to experience an orgy in 4D. And I kind of, I go, okay, what? Okay, all right. And it was, I have no words to describe what that experience was, but I remember turning over to Giri and said, does this mean I'm not a virgin anymore? And she said, oh, It was crazy. I cannot even, like, I don't have any words to express what the fuck that was. We left that ride just speechless. But I remember, like, you're kind of going in between boobs, into the holes, into the cracks, into every single crevice, while people are just like going all around you, and then like it like sprayed our faces, and then Giri was all, I'm wet. There's something touching my back. There's something touching my back. And it was so funny. And then when the people in the ride reached the climax, just fucking sprays mist and water in our faces. And then I just look at Giri again and I'm like, this counts, right? Yep, comes. Cherry, thank you. Oh my god, wait, Cherry, you gave me $200 while I was away, and now you're doing this again. No more. I hope you had a nice week. Thank you so freaking much. Thank you. It felt, I think if anybody's ever in New York, I urge you all to just experience that, because that was unlike anything I've ever seen before. I guess it makes sense, huh? But I mean, it's unlike anything I've ever experienced in my life. But yep, the can I watch exercise? We gotta go, dude. I'm taking you there next time. It was crazy. And then there was a stripper pole experience there too, where you have to do poses. And I kind of ate that shit up also. I was like, I'm kind of eating. I'm doing so crazy right now. And then Giri posted a picture of it, but you go down a slide and you come out of an asshole. Slay. Yeah, it was pretty interesting. Just prepare. Thank you for the 14 months. Yeah, it was very it was an experience. And then there was this one game where you throw balls into a hole, and if you win, you get a crown that says Sex God. Can you guys guess who won? Because it wasn't me. It's fucking Oni, bro. And so he had this crown that just said Sex God. And I was like, okay, buddy. All right, cool. Nice. Okay. And he was just laughing. Pointing and laughing. Closest you'll ever get some, to be honest. Okay. I'm gonna be a star, and I'll be laughing at your comment, okay? I ended up winning a game where you're in these bathroom stalls, and you have to yank on weenies. And then I won a donut. Okay. Hey, yippee. Yep, and then, and actually there was also a really historical part of it as well, where you're just... there were weird historical artifacts, but then there were also books on how to, like, how to make love, how to properly eat somebody. And I said, I need this. How do I break this glass and take it? How am I gonna become a god if I don't even know what I wasn't taught in class? And I didn't, obviously I didn't grab anything, but it was like the very, it was from like the 1940s. It was so funny. But But then there was a floor where you're, oh my gosh, I was just there was only 3 seats, and it was this little room where they're playing a bunch of documentary, well, a bunch of videos of movies that kind of help transition into a more like a sex positive society, right? And then we're just sitting here, I'm just sitting next to Giri, and we're like, wow, this is so informal. And then all of a sudden we were just watching an X-rated video together. I was like, oh my god. I saw so much of... I never thought I would watch stuff like that with Giri next to me. I had no words. And so then after that, that was when we went on. There was this weird 360 movie that played talking about sex. You know, it was just a lot of sex. And I was like, wow, it really makes a person want to get out there, huh? And then, did I do anything about it? No, I didn't. And that's okay. What is that little plushie? I love that. It's a little gremlin Numi. That's not out yet. It's gonna be out on my birthday. Yep. And I'm really excited. I love this plushie so bad. Now, too bad. It's mine. Happy birthday. The sex museum has stuff about sex. Who would have thought? Tasumi, thank you so much for the 1 year. Why go to a museum when you can learn from someone? It makes it more fun. Yeah, let me just go ahead and make that happen. Some of us aren't lucky, okay? Some of us don't have balls, all right? Anyways, I got an ass ball. At one point I was sitting, I think it was while we were on the orgy ride, I go to Giri and I was like, hey, you want to touch my ass? And she was like, what? And then I brought up the stress ball. I gave her a heart attack. It was so funny. It was so fucking funny. She was like, oh God, yeah, I almost gave grandma a heart attack.